this weekend, and I mean another one in losers.
You and iMusician still on. This bracket is wide open. This shit is wide open. Oh man,
God.
Yeah.
There's no, we have no idea who's in it, who has any shot anymore.
And speaking of which, you still got your Tekken World Tour 2017 champion still in the.
Oh yeah, versus
He
Pekos.
skipped the whole tour. He's like, you know what? I heard it's an LCQ. I'm just gonna enter that one.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll get my spot there.
You know, obviously you had that really big win earlier this year in Saudi Arabia, where
yeah,
it's supposed to be a big money tournament. Didn't work out that way, but
Now he's back here to the TWT.
Oh, what a...
right off the bat, putting these electrics on, you're gonna put Pekos at the wall. Pekos staying true to the geese.
And you know, I was watching Qudans play earlier against Zelgaru today, and watching Qudans, I was like, this is classic Qudans. Like, it's not. It feels like he's playing on point today.
That's sick.
it wasn't earlier in the year, Qudans.
Yeah, it looked. I mean, I don't know yet, but it looked like.
I mean, he's still in winner side, man.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's what John Ding was like today too. Like everyone came prepared for this LCQ.
Yeah, they're very serious about it.
Kicking neutral like that. Pekos struggling to be able to try to get a poking game going into mid-range like this.
And, you know, Pekos' year has been pretty up and down as well because he's had some great tournaments and then just followed up by some stinkers.
Yeah, I mean, he started off, this Masters run in Korea, right? He got third place. That was which, I mean, I think a lot of people were consider that an upset. Hasn't been able to be as consistent, like you said, but, man, he's definitely shown that he can turn it up on a given tournament.
Right.
Again, in the first round here against Qudans, you see a lot of down forward ones out of Pekos. I think he's looking for those up forward fours.
Nobody's really taking a risk. Currently, we see a lot of neutral, a lot of space, and guys just wait for the first opening. I think we're in for a long set.
Demon's Ball working out here for Qudans, trying to push to the wall. How can he slap like that? Nice, the back 3-2 float.
Right, it wasn't the other side too, didn't get too far enough.
Oh,
Got
mid
the duck.
gets launched, and oh man. Michi Rin's on to close it out.
I wonder if this, you know, one of those things where maybe Qudans just still hasn't done, you know, much research against geese. Even though you definitely played against hella geese throughout season 2.
Just a good mix of just sidestep low, jabs, down for once, and while standing one. Pekos able to slowly push Qudans towards this wall. Qudans with a slight sidestep left, be able to trying to get off of it.
I mean, even if you're gonna lose,
Oh man.
even if you're gonna lose the first game, Qudans, I'm sure, would rather just go down fighting with at least 1 or 2 rounds under his belt, learning a little bit more information.
Yeah.
He's still kind of just in the download phase right now. That's the first big risk kind of took.
God.
And
It's
he's
hell
doubling
sweep
down.
time.
He's pressing.
This should be it. But the scary part is Pekos now has 2 meters.
It took him a long time to get there.
Yeah,
But he got
took him
it.
3
oh
rounds.
My God. It's a rarity. These players usually only know how to count to 1 now. one to max mode. That's how they count.
Yeah.
Pekos stepping
He
with
just
it.
let him realign for free.
His movement's been so fast. His sidestep
Yeah.
movement.
Fish for a hit, counter hit with the end. Again, just back
Beautiful.
That was a great whiff punish just
Bounce.
Opting for the bounce. Okay.
Still has that 1
What?
meter left.
What?
Weird choice.
That standing 3.
Man, look at this pressure from Pekos right now.
I see a down 4 coming from Geese.
I see an electric coming.
Oh, yeah?
Down 4 wins then.
Damn it.
Nice choice there. And Qudans now down 1-0 to Pekos.
Like you said, the control in that last round was, I mean, you talked about his movement up until that point. It was about safe-ish pressure, jabs, down 4-1s, but then backdash and utilizing his movement to be able to create those whip punish opportunities, which opened up for that round.
Oh yeah, lots of sidestep left out of Pekos there. And that's the way we saw him sidestep the Hellspace that one time.
It's just his overall general play style. He's not really known for being the most aggressive and setup-heavy character. He's just rock solid always, and he's always going to play his game no matter what, and that's kind of what we know Pekos for.
Here we go, going to Devil's Pit this time around.
Banging on his heart. Checking to see if it's still running. Okay.
He's got to get a kickstart, dude.
Yeah.
It's just running. It's not powered up yet. He must be Iron Man.
Round 1. Fight.
Players is backing up. Okay.
Qudans was hesitating there, right? You saw that whip there right in front of his face. He didn't really do anything. Like, I feel like if Qudans was like in clutch mode, he would just electric it right on the spot. He's like, nope, that's the one.
He needs to wake up right now. Okay. Smart by Pekos, going with the high crushing lows. That's what you want to do against Mishima characters in general, just so that you can avoid just the troubles of dealing with electric, you know. Knowing that your lows are always going to go under electric if they ever do throw one out.
Round 2.
Great wall bouncer for Qudans. It's probably the first time I've ever seen that wall bounce ever hit.
All three of Geese's low pokes kind of go under highs.
Oh yeah,
It just works out for him. That's why we're probably not seeing Qudans throw too many electrics out. He's already kind of been stopped.
Yeah, it's definitely higher emphasis on jabs in mid pressure in particular.
I feel like whatever we say, the players will be after.
Good return here off this low parry. Still got wall control to step with him, and he does. Gets the down 3.
The pressure is on. The pressure is on. Qudans got to fight
Yo!
out the wall.
Up 4?
That looked like season 1 Qudans right there with the up 4s.
Oh my god. And I was gonna say, he wasn't ducking at all, right? He's taking all the lows and then finally like, go low again, here's a low
If you're going to
crush.
hop kick, you know you only need it one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just lull them to sleep, let them think that it's free all day, and then just pop them with the final one.
Yeah, Qudans I'm looking at right now, looks super relaxed out. He's like chewing gum, he's chilling.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, trying to go for that wall bounce.
Have to just backdash on out of there.
Down forward one battles all day. Side step lever Pekos all day.
What you want to do against okay, those
1-2 bars
high
on deck.
crushing lows are adding up.
Yeah, just constant step left too. It's just
It's very interesting, actually.
it's getting nauseating.
Nice flash point combo interrupt, runs up, gets the hell sweep, here comes Qudans now. And, you know, Pekos' style has been very patient, but he's behind you, right? He's behind 2 rounds, he's losing this 3rd round as well. And there's the electric!
That's gonna
do it.
Man, if you're Pekos, you died with 2 meters. That's like, that's so much time invested, gone.
It's like a geese violation.
I mean, think about the
Yeah.
hand motions he used doing all the side step lefts. He's gotta be tired going into game 3.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever hit up more in their life than Pekos just did right now.
I've never seen a peach colored face mask. I'm kind of a fan of that, you know. It's cool. Gotta be different. Everybody's rocking the white.
Or the black.
Yeah. The peach, bro? Qudans. Gum, I hear it helps with your nerves. Or it could help. Yeah, Qudans chews some gum while she plays. I know that for a fact.
Aren't you sure? So he went for an infinite stage.
Yeah, Qudans out of the tournament.
Ah, so unfortunate. Definitely always one of my favorites. She's really good at representing the U.S., man. Just so solid. Even in the big tournaments, she never really falters under pressure like
She
that.
actually got deuced out by you.
Yeah. I watched the first set. I mean, I felt like she was going to take it the way she started off. But, you know, Yu is a legend.
Yeah, for a reason.
People don't know that he's placed top 3 at EVO in the past before. I mean, these guys have a lot of history.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
Round 1.
you said legacy players, man.
Fight.
All right, here we go. Final game. Pekos
Like we're
versus Qudans.
picking up right where we left off.
Yeah, side
Side step left. This time though, Pekos working his way in the mid-range here, working those jabs, and that down 4-1.
Low parry right
That
off
fuzzy parry, yeah. Dashed in and just tapped that down forward.
Jab float here though. Nichi wins on, and this is one of the buffs, man. This new attack, Nichi Rinzan, really helps out Gisa on the infinite stages, right? He doesn't really give up that much damage as a result.
Yeah, in fact, it just seems like he has more damage now.
Yeah.
Pekos' plan is just to chip out with the lows here at this point. Would be the smart thing to
Keep
do.
it as low committal as possible.
He's also pretty much got the meter at this point. There it is.
Power the jab and then the down 4-1 goes out.
Qudans is looking for the electrics now, too.
Yeah, that down forward one, had it come out like a couple frames later, he would have got launched.
Man, they're so annoying too, because also Pekos is keeping a fair balance of the mid and high attacks, just in case Qudans wants to throw out a 4-4, go for those low crushes, and if he were to try those out, he'd probably get floated.
Yeah, he definitely has a good game plan here. Double gen.
That's a good start here for Qudans, though. Looking good. Yeah, you know, actually, Pekos has been holding on to his meter because he hasn't found any opportunities really to use it. He hasn't been going for back 3-2s at all, really, actually, outside of the first game.
Surprise hell sweep. One hit. Okay.
Round 3.
Very nice.
See, once he gets to 2 bars, 3 bars, see how he tries to use it.
I mean, he's already at 2 basically, right? Anything is going to be there.
Probably one of the only reasons to hold 2 bars is to go for that big wall combo, and there are no walls on this stage, so.
He could use it here, and he will. He's dead damage. Yep. I mean, you use 2 meters, and you can almost guarantee yourself a victory in a round.
One more
The float, he tried.
Good call out there, too.
Round 4.
Set point for him now.
Fight.
For Pekos, no gauge though. Gonna have to get it done the old-fashioned way. Low. Like Anakin said, right? The jab pressure, mixing that up.
Yeah, I mean, now Qudans so scared to throw out any up forward 4s.
It's kind of forcing him to play the exact same way too. Qudans limited now to just his small pokes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I thought he was going to miss the punch, but he nailed it.
Yeah, can't afford to drop this one right here. Goes for the simple version. The hell sweep, I was just about to say too. It looked like he was getting up close for it.
Second look at you just for the like,
He's in control.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, a little bit too far, though.
Oh, goodness.
Nice.
Pekos got a bar out of this round.
Okay.
And here we go. Final round. Pekos versus Qudans to stay on the winner bracket.
What a clutch jab to be able to float him out that
Yeah,
hand.
they're both doing the same thing to each other.
Yeah, the jabs and down forward ones to keep them out of the air because both of the low crushes are more, are big threats.
Jumping attacks.
That's like the first back 3 we've seen.
Hell sweep.
Oh, yeah! You're pretty good at this game.
The next one should be up 4-4. Can't press his luck too many times.
He tried.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You can't press his luck too much.
Yeah, should have been a hell sweep.
Qudans with
just up
rage
4-4.
here.
Nice. Big damage, too.
Yeah, huge lead for Pekos to close it out here. 1+2, get off him.
Electric keep out is the perfect choice right here.
No,
Parry. Parry.
That was
And
good.
Pekos over Qudans.
Nicely done. Pekos staying on the winner's side of things. Qudans still in the tournament, but now on the loser side. Of course, he's got to win this tournament, though, right?